This is the 3-minute review brought to you by MB EDC. Let's not waste any more time, let's get to it. This is the Knipex folding knife for electricians. Starting with the dimensions. So closed, this is 120 millimeters or 4 3/4 inches. Open, it's a whopping 200 millimeters or almost 8 inches. If you look at it, you can see it's got a really nice handle, which is robust and shock resistant plastic. The Knipex logo is very evident. Looking at the blade, and the blade is 80 millimeters long, but it has a 50 millimeter straight cut here. So that's 2 inches there, but 80 millimeters overall. So it's a sort of a sheep's foot with this cutout, which can be used for stripping wire. If you look closely, you can see that it's made in Germany and it's got the Knipex numbering on it, so 16, 20, 50. It's got a really nice cutout here instead of a nail nick, which I think means that when it's closed, you can open it. It's got a reasonably strong pull, probably about a 4, but I think you could open this even with gloves on. It's got a half stop, which is quite solid, and it locks out at the 180. And again, going back, it's got the half stop and quite a solid. It's a really solid knife overall. There's a ring for a lanyard as well if you want to have it on your wrist. Opening it up, taking a closer look, it has come from the factory super sharp. And I mean super sharp. And I think I know why, because if we look at the handle, you can see this was made in Solingen. So we know it's going to have a decent steel. It doesn't have any numbers on it, but it's going to be a decent stainless. It's a nice thick blade as well. It's got a relatively sharp point, so you can cut through, so that would be okay to use for stripping wire. I haven't tried it out myself yet, but I'll probably be giving it to my son, who's an electrician. So it's a knife that feels pretty good in the hand. You can grip it well, get a really good purchase on it. It's got the sheep's foot blade, so it's going to cut at the end, but it's not too sharp. It's got this 50 millimeter razor sharp knife there, which I think will be easy to sharpen. And then it's got this cutout here. The only watch out is not to think that it's a choil and put your finger on it, because you're going to cut it. But it's got a notch there, so this should be fairly easy to sharpen this bit of the knife. It's a bit ugly, I'll admit that, but it's a decent workman's knife. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you haven't already, why not subscribe? It really helps me to know that I'm making the right sort of content. I've got loads more already. Why not check out this video or this playlist? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.